The first time we had a team meeting at UCLA, we were all invited to sit in a small room. There we were, 15 of us, and Coach Wooden hadn't come in yet. So he walks in after we're sitting, and of course all the guys are goofing around and having fun. And as he walks in, it gets quiet. And the first thing he said is, "Gentlemen, I want you to take your shoes and socks off." And I thought, that's interesting. That is strange, because I had not heard this story before. And I'll never forget Lou Alcindor, who became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he changed his name. I'll never forget Kareem saying, "Come on, coach, not the sock story again." And he wanted us to understand the basics. If you don't have that sock pulled onto your foot properly, you're going to have a wrinkle and you might get a blister. And he explained to us, I don't want any of you to have downtime as a result of not knowing how to put on your socks and shoes. So when he finished up with the story, then he went on to other things that he was interested in, which are also foundational to having a good team. And that's the concepts he had in his pyramid of success. First of all, she's gorgeous. That will get any guy's attention. But when you find out how sincere, how hardworking, it would be an honor to continue to go out with this girl, you would know that there was something special going on. She was sincere. To go back to some of the points of the pyramid of success, she worked hard.
I love his definition of success, which is at the top of his pyramid. Success is a peace of mind in knowing you did your best to become the best that you were capable of becoming. So as a longtime coach, I think leadership involves getting that athlete to give their best. It's beyond winning. And that's what I love about coaches' leadership. You could win and not be a success. You could lose and be a success. So I think it's a countercultural principle that this generation needs.
Shortly before she passed away, we were driving home from the hospital, and she said to me, "Dad, why do I have to die?" I was fortunate that I had the faith that I had, that she had the faith that she had, and that she could explain, that I could explain to her that I don't know when I'm going to die, Aaron, but this I know from my faith and from your faith, honey, that you've developed, that in the end there's going to be no chemo, there's going to be no radiation, there's going to be nothing but a perfect place for you and me. So no matter whether you go or I go, one day I truly believe that we'll be in heaven together and there'll be no disease. There'll just be love and the happiness we never dreamed of. This is exactly what happened on the drive home. Tears in both of our eyes. She didn't live until Christmas. She just wanted to live till Christmas. She didn't get to do that.
4 things a man must learn to do if he would make his life more true: to think without confusion clearly, to love his fellow man sincerely, to act from honest motives purely, to trust in God and heaven securely.